して時間の流れを追い越すほど約束の日はずっと覚えてる何度でも君を好きになるいつだって私が先だから今日から独り占めするの君だけど二人の時間さえも
Hello guys and welcome back to Salthemor. Today I'm joined by Salth.
Hello, what's up, and welcome.
Last time.
We started Crow, yeah.
Yeah. Little lily white haired fuck you. In any case.
She's cute.
It seemed Michiru did remember that where Hall of Fame was the contest. I also remembered something that went on between Makoto and I, and involved a Pocket Watch, and on top of that something about her wedding with Didi. Like, was this a confluence of memory? Though somehow I didn't have any memories of dating Neo, that's kinda sad. I glanced out the window at the bright blue sky. Nice weather we're having today. This is all your fault though! Michiru tilted her head. Of course she'd be confused, all things considered. With a sigh of resignation I took out my phone. This must have meant that the other girls had mixed up memories too, the same way Michiru did. I'll explain once everyone else is here. Taps on the phone. God damn it. Fuck shit. It's just
okay, so now that everyone is here, just saying, I've dated all of you, and I've kissed all of you, and done all sorts of things with you. Don't get mad.
No, he didn't kiss Misaki.
Okay, but I've still done, well, in the route, but I mean, we can still take the future on, so that's what I'm saying.
Just hands up. You are my harem. Just like, when I thought about it, considering the date, I realized I wouldn't have had any of the girls' phone numbers yet. So I had Michiru call the dynamic duo first years, and then within the same moment, Makoto showed up at our house as well. With all that in mind, we decided to congregate at the Central Park. For some reason, I couldn't quite discern. I found the phrase first assembly of the It's All Race Folk Club floating to my mind.
Yeah.
I had to pray that there wouldn't be a second one. Oh, though I guess Didi wouldn't have left UK yet by now. The timing wasn't horrendous as always. What a cutie. Anyway, return to the issue at hand. I had already explained the gist of the situation to everyone, but Misaki spoke up loudly to in process, evidently still confused about everything. Crow had become the center of attention, could only shrug her shoulders. Oh yeah, now she learns about Crow.
Oh yeah. You bet I'm objecting, yeah.
Oh, now that you mention it, Misaki, I guess you never knew about Crow before Michiru. Michiru can fill you in on that later.
Can I just...
B raised a tiny head, evidently having something to consider.
Ah, okay, so that's how they will take it.
Yeah.
Quite complicated indeed.
Short version. And we're all getting a big fat do.
Yeah.
Looks like Misaki doesn't have anything contradictory to add to this conversation. Let's see what I know. Besides, Makoto, why are you so late about all this? I know you may have a weird idea of excitement, but yeesh, not my stomach. Now my stomach hurts. Harem root, fuck yeah! I wish I could shout that to the heavens.
Fuck yeah!
But since they all still had sincere feelings for me, I wasn't just caught between a rock and a hard place. I was surrounded by enough rocks and a hard place to qualify as a human demolition site.
Yeah.
Then Richard loudly clapped their hands together.
でしたら私以外の方は潔くお願いしてください
Lay your finger on him. Besides me, of course.
みちるちゃん対応早っそうよ別に私は先輩のことなんて気にならないけど、どうして彼女がみちるじゃ皆さんよく考えてください私と兄様が結ばれなければみちるはこの世に誕生することができないんですよあの可愛い子をこの世界に祝福してあげずにどうするのですか
Oh, she's trying to play on so much.
Hostage!
ちょっとみちる子供を盾にするのは卑怯よああ一応だがそれぞれの時空のご主人とお主らは何ももそうなんですそうではないという感覚が過去に戻って未来を変えられるということは時空が無限の枝になってるやっぱり私たち自身が確定されていない揺らぎそのもみゆさんせっかくまとめた話をまた小難しくするのはやめてそうだねごめんねみちるちゃんちょっと面白い話だったかな
The conversation went on without giving me a room for interrupt, though that probably made it easy on me. It felt a bit weird since I had memories of falling in love with all these girls, but no memories of what happened afterwards with any of them. Yeah, that's a fun fact, because that's when the game ends.
Yeah.
Even if those memories had all been just too good to last, like Adam and Eve in the Garden of Eden, it would have been nice if I still remembered them. This is probably a bad time to ask, but can I go home now?
Yeah, it's pretty...
This possibility, well, I love to do that, but do I just have to choose someone right now?
今まで通り末永くよろしくお願いいたしますちょっと待ちなさい待ちませんみちると私に限って言えば勝負あんな兄様の情けで判定勝ちしたようなコンクールで
Oh.
What kind of heartwarming scene is this? It's like they're having a mock fight with stuffed animals. In the midst of that chaos, Makoto was having a fun laugh.
全員の頭を叩いて記憶喪失にでもなってもらった方がいいんじゃない
Ah, look, we can't even solve this map with words, but what makes you think resorting to violence would solve it?
I just now realized that the mark around the bench is a watch.
What?
You see on the ground? It's a watch around the...
Oh,
the
I have never seen that before!
I just saw that now when they have this angle.
Oh, that's fucking awesome!
So that
I
must
haven't
mean,
known!
That must mean that, like, towards the tower there has to be 12 o'clock.
Yeah, that's what they have said, usually.
Oh,
Because
okay.
the tower was made as a pendant. So kind of like when the sun goes around, it hits the tower and the shadow reflects the clock around
indeed.
the monorail. Makoto,
Yeah, they have a big watch there.
Yeah, Makoto, you're a goddamn brute. Though I like that about you. Perhaps it was natural because of me that she was able to be her true self around all people.
レイ君が不真面目にみんなと付き合ったわけじゃないしねもしそうだったらとっくに刺されてるだろうけど
I'll just have to make sure I don't cheat on anyone then. She was seriously speaking me out, I had to turn away.
ことがああおそらくそうなるだろうね
Out of the corner of my eyes, I noticed Mia and Kuro were ignoring us and talking about something else. Then Mia came over to me.
レイ先輩
That face of yours is kind of scaring me. What's up?
ダメです
I mustn't
誰
budge.
かをいえ誰を選んでもダメなんです
Is this about the whole girlfriend
そう
thing?
です皆さんも聞いてください
Okay.
Mia's serious demeanor caused Makoto as well as the bickering made Chihiro have a second to stop talking and turn their attention to her.
なんか注目されると照れます
There's no need to worry about that now,
そう
though.
ですね結論から言うとレイ先輩が誰かとお付き合いすることになったら
Huh?
つまりこの夏の間にレイ先輩が誰かと恋仲になりデートの帰り道にその状況を再現というより確定させてしまうとまた神様に会うという分かりますよね
Yeah,
Damn.
well, it's not too complicated at least. In other words, if we end up creating the same situation again, my future wouldn't change. I had escaped the goddess once by traveling back in time to a point where I wasn't dating anyone yet. Hence, if I found myself in the same situation again, Ko wouldn't be able to help me, and I would die for sure. Well, if you put it that way, should I still go out with someone, but stop using the monorail? Would that be safe?
安全を考えれば可能な限り違う状況にしておく方がいいと思いますけど。
Ah,
つ
Christ.
まり私と付き合うと兄様が死んでしまうという
Oh,
ことです
that's
か。
sad.
どうしてもみちるは自分が先輩の相手だって決めつけたいのね。もちろんです。運命ですから。二人とも冗談じゃないのよ。
Mew.
分かっていますよ。さすがに兄様が死ぬと分かっていて迫るほど。そうよね。いや、私は迫っていないわよ。
Michiru and Misako were clearly quite dismayed at this troubling news. With the mood from earlier having changed dramatically, everyone else put their heads together and started debating what to do next. Good grief.
レイ君、なんか余裕だね。
I don't even notice Makoto standing next to me until she said something. Well, it's all my problem, so there's no point in panicking about it. Plus, I don't have a specific solution in mind, and worrying about it isn't going to help me for my final limit.
私の時もそんな感じだったね。
More importantly, don't you want to join the others?
ま、いいんじゃないかな。
Why not? Makoto's indifference attitude was even more mysterious than the situation I had found myself in. In response to my question, Makoto showed me a smile brimming with
まあ
confidence.
まあ、レイ君ならなんとかなるって。
Well, he does.
Yeah.
Guess he didn't have any practical reason.
Yeah.
Scene change.
Mm-hmm.
Oh well, and now we die again. Okay, now it's
Oh,
the turn.
yeah.
A few hours later, having failed to come up with any bombshell solution or insight from a newfound problem, we all went our separate ways. All the same, Makoto and I ended up leaving earlier than the others. We wanted to continue this discussion in a fair follow-up meeting of sorts. I tried to play cool earlier, but riding a monorail this evening, I couldn't calm myself down. I found myself being vigilant for any sort of unknown. If Miu was right in declaring that I would be safe as long as I didn't get a girlfriend, I'd probably be fine, but the safest option would be to not ride the monorail at all. But in this city, not riding the monorail would be extraordinary inconvenience. I held onto the strap hanging from the ceiling for dear life, having no idea if the train would screech or to a sudden stop. I feel like I'm worrying too much, but I can't shake the memory of all that either. I gnanced my teeth while muttering answers to myself. Meanwhile, as for the person beside me, the monorail shook back and forth as it tracked the general line of the tracks, and Crow matched the shaking by waving her whole body back and forth like a balancing toy. You really should hold on to one of those straps or the
楽しんで
railing.
るように見えるけど。人の身だと揺れとはこんなような感触だったのだな。
Crow muttered with intense fascination. Evidently discovering human sensations was a lot of fun to
ちょ
her.
っと車両の先頭に行ってみてもよいか？
Just stay still. Is she a child?
Yeah.
Though even with all of that accumulating knowledge one could say Crow was literally akin to a child born a few hours ago. The awkwardness she displayed reminded me of when I had to watch over Michiru all the time, back when she lost her sight.
ところで、ご主人。
What?
お主、あの場では意図的に口にしていないことがあるだろう。
I thought about it for a moment. Well, I have been pretty curious about why you were in a school uniform when you became a human.
これは人間の女子が着ている服として最も統一されている姿を我が輩がも
I'd say a school uniform a perfect representation of that image.
分かっていて、はぐらかした。
What do you mean?
レイ君が神様に殺されちゃうっていうのがクロちゃんの時計の副作用なのかどうかってことでしょ。
Hey, I was trying to steer clear of that minefield. Don't go diving into it on my
女
behalf.
は度胸。
I decided to ignore Makoto's oversimplification affiliation. Crow was glaring at
気
me.
づいていなかったわけではあるまい。
I guess you're right. The handrail gave a creak as I shifted more of my weight into it. I'm surprised Makoto figured that out
そ
though.
りゃ私はクロちゃんの時計のことについて。しかもそこの女子は時計のせいで面倒ごとに巻き込まれていたからな。
Mm-hmm.
I like your reference to the old roots.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I remember that. Out of all the girls, I knew Makoto was the lone individual among them who had sort of VIP status. Misaki and Miyu they hadn't even known about Crow the watch before today. As for Michiru and Didi, while they were already in know about those topics, my time travel ability hadn't been a part of their knowledge. The only one who knew everything was Makoto. There was also the fact that everyone else was completely unaware of Makoto's incident except for the time she smashed the window. But to them that had been carried out by a doppelganger posing as Misaki. Well, do you understand how all this probably happened because I got involved with Crow and her affair and her watch? I paused for a moment thinking about how to phrase this. But this said, I also know that it's all thanks to her watch that I'm even alive right now. Yeah, today, that was supposed to happen today. I first realized the power within Crow's watch when I was almost run down by a truck.
Yeah.
So I can understand why my involvement with the watch is why I'm at risk of dying, but I wouldn't be alive right now if I didn't have it with me. And besides, this is going to be embarrassing to say, but I wonder if I was better not to say this, but Chrome and Makoto was staring at me expectantly, so I let her silently continue. I feel like I'm doing a lot more with my life than I was before I met Crow, probably because I very nearly got killed. So instead of blaming Crow for everything that's happened, I guess I should be grateful to her for it instead. That was enough. I realized embarrassing to say. Makoto agreed with me right away, but Crow was not so easy.
レイ君はどこか変だし、そういう考え。ご主人がおかしいのは今に始まったことではないか。
For the record, I don't have any sort of death wish, okay? I feel like I need to make that announcement since Makoto also seemed about ready to order me to commit harakiri, and I had no interest in wanting to cut my own stomach open. Though speaking of stomach, I suddenly heard a loud growling sound. Crow glanced down at her abdomen with a look of confusion.
Yeah, what was that?
Oh, I guess your stomach's empty.
いっぱい食べさせてあげなきゃね。そうか。これが空腹で。食事によるエネルギー、人の身は不便なものだ。
Crow mustered perfectly to herself. For the rest of the day, at least, it was probably more important to take care of Crow's needs as a human being than worry about my own problems. Our house had no shortage of extra rooms and was more than able to accommodate an unexpected guest. Always taking that for granted, I found myself feeling only thankful for that now.
She's gonna say that it's inconvenient to eat, and when she's gonna try something really sweet, she's gonna be, it's the best thing I know.
Once tomorrow I pulled into the closest station, I called Makoto over for a word in private. Hey Makoto, I have a favor to ask. Could you look after Crow? No, that's not it.
そっか。無知なクロちゃんにいろいろなことしちゃうチャンスだもん。レイ君はエロいな。
Honestly, Makoto, sometimes I wonder why the hell I'm still friends with you. After we threw all our pocket watch into the sea, we really did live happily ever after, right? Well, Makoto and I had no memories of what happens after that, so I could have never known for sure. There are a lot of things that Crow doesn't understand about being human yet, so I want you to help her out if she's having trouble.
別に構わないけど、それってミチルちゃんか DD さんに頼む方が。
Of course, I let them handle it when she's at home, but as for when she isn't, you're the one who understands Crow and what she needs more than anyone else. And most importantly, you understand how terrifying her house can be.
そういうことか。よく気が回るね。
Makoto seemed surprised and impressed to hear me say that. Well, I do like to plan things out after all. I like flying by the seat of my pants even more.
すごく納得。
As we both continued to converse, Crow, who had gone on ahead of us, came running back to where we stood.
Oh, that's his...
機械に切符を入れるのは楽しいのだ。というか、触れるだけであの機械を通れる魔法のカードを我が輩にも買ってくれ。
Crow waved the arms in the air like an excited child.
クロちゃんは人間になったことを満喫してるよね。
Good grief.
I really think she should stop calling him master though, because
should
yeah.
Okay, we're gonna no. Let's take one more scene.
Okay.
And so on and so forth. Night fell in a rather uneventful fashion. We're introduced to our mates, a bunch of middle-aged women who love to have guests. As a result, I didn't see her after returning to my room, since she would have been in the main wing of the house. So, to ensure my family didn't find out about her, she ate dinner separately from Michiru and me as well. It made sense to give her the same kind of treatment we gave little Michiru before. Crow undoubtedly received a warm welcome from the mates as well. I bet anything they were petting her head and pinching her cheek for hours. So ultimately, there's pretty much no way in hell she'll be staying in my room, I guess. I had dreamed of living together with a beautiful girl, but reality is too cruel to allow such a dreams come true. Even though I tried to make it come true, Mitchell would meddle around behind my back to foil our plan, just like she did with Dee Dee. It's time like this I expected her to fall down from the ceiling and chat with me for a little while. I was bored. What was I supposed to do from here on out? Makoto wouldn't drop her lunchbox this time around, and you wouldn't try to confess to Suchi again either, unless something dramatically changed. All the other girls had already dealt with their own problems as well. In other words, beginning tomorrow, no practical troubles and problems or accidents were sprouting up. Had I returned to the peaceful days from before I ever found Crow's pocket watch? After all, I couldn't find a girlfriend this time around. Well, I should get some sleep before I worry about any of that. Everything that had happened today had my head feeling weighed down with exhaustion. I wouldn't do any good to stay with Lei thinking about things. Always been told when I was a boy to always get a reasonable amount of sleep.
So is Crow gonna be like right beside him now when he wakes up? Is that the thing?
Setting my wake up alarm on my phone along with the automatic shutdown timer on my fan, I didn't turn off the lights. Good night.
Is this why I wanted another scene?
I think that, yeah, I knew it was short. So let's stop it here.
Okay.
Thanks for watching, guys. See you guys next time. Bye.
Bye.